Alright, so today guys, I wanted to talk about fractals. Now, over the years na I've been trading, yung word na fractals or yung term na fractals, medyo marami nang naging ibig sabihin, no? Isa sa mga common na ibig sabihin niya is yung kinoin ni Boss Pifrat na term ng fractal, which is medyo magkamukha yung chart. So, kunyari, yung chart ng Bitcoin and ng gold, medyo may similarities before they began their bull run. Parang ganon. The time frame is irrelevant. Pwedeng yung fractal is yung 1 hour time frame ng Bitcoin and yung 1 week time frame ng gold or so on. Ang nagmamatter lang is yung itsura nung chart. And the word fractal, kaya ganon, comes from yung sa mga snowflakes, diba? So, snowflakes all look alike, but if you look closely, they have minute differences. Ganon din yung sa pag-define sa mga charts. Now, the other one, which is what I'm gonna discuss today, is yung Williams fractal. And the reason I decided to discuss this is marami kasi nagtatanong, ano yung lagi ko sinasabi kapag may market structure break or may nag-shift sa structure? Okay? Or bakit mo kinukuha itong specific zone na to as support or as resistance? So I'm gonna explain that using yung Williams fractal. Now, to put it on, you just need to go to indicators and type fractal. And then makikita nyo yung Williams fractal, which will come out like this. So for the purpose of this video, ginawa ko siyang pink and blue para lang mas matingkad, kitang-kita siya agad, no? But you can do any color you like. And then yung period niya is 2. Yan yung default. Now, before we discuss what I use fractals for, mga caveats muna. Number 1, there are other ways to use this, especially in conjunction with other Williams type na indicators, which is yung Williams alligator, Williams percentage R, and so on, no? But we're not gonna discuss that today. The next is, there are other settings for this, and you might find that other people will say na, ganito yung settings sa gamit ko, ganito yung mas effective, but for me, personally, the default setting is fine. Okay? So let's discuss, paano ba nagpipaint or nagpiprint yung mga arrow dito sa taas ng chart? What happens is, para magkaroon ng up arrow, kailangan may dalawang candle, sorry, pangit yung drawing ko mukhang sigarilyo. May dalawang candle to the left, tapos ito yung high, tapos may dalawang candle to the right. Okay, so may high sa gitna ng left and right side na candle na hindi naging mas mataas sa kanya. So itong candle na to was lower than this high, this candle was lower than that high, this candle was lower than that high, and that candle was lower than that high. Diba? So kung titingnan nyo dito, this candle was lower than this high, this candle was lower than this high. So nagprint tayo dito, then these two candles are also lower than this. Diba? Bakit hindi tayo nagprint sa candle na to? Diba? Kasi ito, lower nga, pero ito higher. So, hindi siya mag-print dyan. Kailangan, dalawang mas mababa sa kaliwa at dalawang mas mababa sa kanan. Yung down arrow naman is just the opposite. So, meron tayong candle dyan, candle dito, then low here, then candle here, then candle there. Nare-realize ko papangit yung drawing ko. Pasensya na. So, ganun din. The two of these are higher than this low, and the two to the right are higher than the low in the middle. And that's how you get these candles printed. So itong candle na to, these two are higher, these two are higher. Same here, these two are higher, those two are higher. Okay? So ganon nagpiprint yung Williams fractal. Now, the two main ways that I personally use this is, as na-mention ko kanina, is to identify areas of support and resistance. Okay? So, let's do that first. So, kunwari, itong marami tayong cluster, okay, ng mga lows here. Then, what you can do is take this as an area, para i-consider mo siya as an area of support. Kasi nagko-form tayo dyan, nagpipaint ng mga arrows, na parang each time bumalik tayo dyan, may rejection tayo. Each time bumalik, may rejection. At kaya natin nakikita may rejection, kasi yun nga, 2 candles higher, di ba? 1 low, then 2 candles higher again. Same banana. And of course, the same can be said do sa mga cluster of highs, like so. Diba? So, Based on this, if you look at this chart, okay, ito yung nag-a-act as main resistance, ito yung nag-a-act as main support. So when price eventually broke out, tumuloy tayo to the upside. Now, this is just an easier way, quote-unquote, to be able to identify these areas. Kasi madalas, ang gusto natin is, kailangan may isang precise line tayo, kunyari dito, na magbe-break. Pero hindi naman kasi laging ganun eh. Hindi pwedeng laging nakadefine sa iisang price lang yung levels natin. We need to consider na laging area yan. So this helps me, or at least this helped me, lalo na nung simula, to be able to identify yung mga areas of importance in the sense na, okay, this area is holding as support and that area is holding as demand. As resistance. Okay? So, that's the first thing. I don't do this as much anymore kasi nasanay na yung mata ko so hindi ko na siya hinahanap. So what I do use fractals more of as of late is to identify if nag-break tayo sa market structure. What does that mean? Kung mapapansin nyo, di ba? Number one, yung mga ganitong clusters, para masabi mong nagkaroon ng break in market structure, kailangan mas defined. Hindi lang na-break yung isa, kailangan na-break lahat. Pero kunwari ganito, meron ka isang high dito na nag-iisa. Okay? And isang high dito na nag-iisa. Let me move these. So any break of these structures, meaning may nagbago. Diba? A break and close above those structures, meaning may nagbago. Bakit? Kasi for the longest time, or for a certain amount of time, nag-hold yan eh. Ito, dito, ito nag-hold dito. Bigla tayong nag-break sa kanila. Mga structure highs na yan, clearly defined. Whereas minsan, ang ginagawa natin is kunyari, ito yung gusto ko makita mag-break na resistance. Pero, minsan subjective di ba? Minsan, subjective di ba? Ito is a more objective way of identifying mga key highs or key lows that you want to see break. At kapag nabe-break yan, usually masasabi mo na, okay, may nag-change or may nag-shift sa market structure. Alright? So, what happened? We broke out of this key high, or kung ayaw nyo yan, these key highs here. We broke out. Then this is what happened. Nag-print tayo ng bagong fractal dyan. We pulled back. Diba? Pulled back. We printed a new fractal high here. Then eventually, when we broke out of this fractal high, tuloy-tuloy na naman na tayo. Okay? Now, ganun na naman. Fractal high, nag-pull, nagkaroon tayo ng fractal low, pull, fractal high, hindi ganun ka-relevant kasi nga, may high ka naman dito, may defined eh. When we broke out of here, tuloy-tuloy na naman na tayo. Or even if here, kahit sinabi ko hindi siya as relevant, when we broke out of here, tuloy-tuloy na tayo. Same here na naman. Fractal high, fractal low, we broke out, tuloy-tuloy na. Now, ganun din kapag pabaliktad. Now here, sa case ng FA, di ba? Nagprint tayo ng fractal high. Now, what happened? Price kept trying to break above it, pero ayaw, di ba? We wouldn't close above it. Reject lang tayo na reject. So, what happened? Eventually, itong fractal low na to, nag-break. What happened? Tuloy-tuloy. Nag-pull back tayo. Saan tayo nag-pull back? Diyan din sa fractal low na yan. Then, we broke. Then, nag-print na naman tayo ng fractal low dito. Di ba? Fractal low. Tuloy-tuloy, walang nangyari, nag-cluster. We broke below that fractal low here. Okay? Anong nangyari? Diyan din tayo nag-pull back. Then, consolidate na naman. Diba? We printed a new fractal low here. Ano ang nangyari? When we eventually broke below it, broke below this, tuloy-tuloy na. Saan tayo nag-pull back? Diyan na naman. Then, rolled over. Ngayon, nag-hold tayo beneath that. So, if we can break below this fractal low here, diba? Itong fractal low na yan, then masasabi natin na meron na naman tayong structural shift na nagpapatuloy yung downtrend. Now, this is just an easy way for me, at least, para ma-identify yung mga key areas. Kaysa na sabihin ko lang, sige, basta nag-break tayo dito, for example. Okay, nag-break tayo sa area na to. Kung nag-break tayo sa area na yan, hindi ka pa naman super bearish kasi may isa pang support dito. So this helps me identify yung mga key areas that I want to see break. Same thing. To the upside, I want to see a break above this level here. Diba? Kasi yan yung key fractal high. Breaking above this fractal high, di pa ako super excited kasi may key high tayo dyan eh. May resistance ka pa. Diba? So, yan yung ginagamit ko as guide kapag sinasabi ko na nagkaroon tayo ng structural shift, meaning may na-break tayong key fractal level. Okay? And yan din ang ginagamit ko, as I said, kapag may ganyang cluster to identify areas of resistance. So, parang ganyan, areas of resistance. Pwede mong gawin parang ganito. Diba? In a way na mas objective. Na pwede mong masabi na, sige, yung method na ina-apply ko, pare-pareho lagi. Hindi ako nag-iiba. Consistent yung approach ko. Alright? So, that's how I use Williams Fractal. I hope you found this useful and may natutunan kayo sa video na to. And if so, I would really appreciate it if you give this video a like and consider subscribing to my channel. If you have any questions, please feel free to post them in the comment section below and I promise to get back to all of you as much as I can. And as always guys, maraming salamat sa panonood. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos. Good luck and happy trading!